Howdy. Howdy. I am. Oh my goodness, I have a piece of mail. If it's from Lily saying she moved, I'm gonna cry. No, she's no, no. No. Sorry, everything. No. I'm so sad. Oh crap. Hey, this is my favorite villager. This is Blue Bear. Yes, it is. Thank you. My place is all packed to the wrap. I mean, don't go in my house. It looks awful. Oh, you're so sweet. All right, so the point of today was going to be to talk about the NFL playoffs because my favorite team, the Philadelphia Eagles, is in it, and also you're going to get my unsolicited opinion. This was your house. Oh no, that's Yodel's house. Where's Lily's old? This was Lily's old house. I'm so sad. You're gonna get my unsolicited opinion for the NFL playoffs, and I guess I'll just go through every game and just pick. My picking philosophy is I don't care about anybody else's opinion but my own, and whether it's what I want to happen versus what I think is gonna happen, I'm gonna flip arbitrarily per game. For example, Steelers and Texans. I quite like Aaron Rodgers. I kind of like that he's an asshole. And I kind of like that he's like old and an asshole. He's kind of like just the grumpy old man of the NFL. I thought it was hilarious. I can't stand the Ravens, so I'm happy they missed that kick. And the Texans, I like the Texans. I quite like CJ Stroud as well. However, I think I'm a bigger fan of Aaron Rodgers, and it's probably his last season. So Steelers are going to win at home versus the Texans. Oh, but what about the Texans defense? Don't care. Didn't ask. Bills and who? Bills and the Jaguars. Here's the thing about the Bills and the Jaguars is that this is like boom or bust for the Bills. Like you would think, given every single season prior to this one, that the Bills are going to easily win the playoffs. I hate how there's flowers. It's like she died. You think that it's like the Bills' season to lose, and quite frankly, I think they're going to lose it. I think the Jags. I don't even think the Jags are that good. You mean they're having a good season, but I think the Jags are going to get one and probably only one win in this NFL playoffs, and I think the Bills are just going to choke it, man. I don't know. The vibes aren't right. Trust me, I'm an Eagles fan. I know about the vibes, so I'm going to pick the Jags to win that one. And Patriots and Chargers, I believe. Drake May. I don't know. I don't pay attention to the MVP race at all. Is Stafford going to win it? Probably. Hi, Blue Bear. Let's see what we got here. I know like at least two people who are Patriots fans, and I always say that, when I don't have a dog in the race, you have to default to what your friends, your coworkers, whatever. You have to default to what their team is. So for the sake of, my life being a little easier at some points, I'm going to say the Patriots are going to win versus the Chargers. And that would be the first round for the AFC playoffs. I picked all the home teams. I guess I'm not interesting. Packers, Bears. Packers are at the top of the T-ball list. T-ball standing for they've been ass lately. Is this a big fish or is this just a sea bass? I think it's just a sea bass. Yeah, so T-ball, they've been asked lately. It's something I've gotten from a college basketball. I think we being a probably nobody but me. I think I heard it referenced somewhere. Somewhere I got this, and they did it as in a funny turn of events. They made this a real ranking after someone mentioned it once about like Virginia getting into the NCAA tournament. Whatever. T-ball, they've been asked lately. Green Bay, Bears are going to win. I don't like the Bears, but the Bears are going to win it. Philly versus San Fran, there's literally nothing to be said. Philly's going to win it because they're the best team in the NFL, and I'm not biased in the slightest. It's my job as a Philadelphia fan to cheer for my team and froth at the mouth at anybody else we're playing. So it's go Eagles, go Birds, and we're going to win that one. This is going to be an upset despite the fact that I'm picking the home team. The Panthers are going to beat the Rams. I think the Panthers are going to beat the Rams. I don't know. I just have a feeling. And I completely just lost the feeling in between that third and second, fourth sentence. The Rams are going to win. I don't have it. If I was like, I'm thinking about like if I wanted to put like quote unquote money on this game, I would definitely put it on the Rams, even if they are the favorites. Rams are going to win. Come on, fish. All right, what do we got? Eagles, Bears. Sorry, Pope Leo. The Eagles are going to win this one. I don't believe in the Bears that much. I feel like Caleb struggles versus good defenses, and the Bears' defense isn't that good, and we have quite an explosive offense. Birds. Speaking of birds, it's going to be Chargers and Seahawks. For whatever reasons, I feel like just the Seahawks are on a roll. Part of me wants to do the thing where I'm like, it's Sam Darnold. I don't think I believe. But the other part of me is like, dude, they just look so good. I know they did this last year with the Vikings. But I don't know, man. I'm feeling Seahawks. Patriots versus Jags. I'm just going to go with the Jags. I have no stake in that matchup, actually, whatsoever. Damn it. I wasn't paying attention to the fish. Yeah, I have no stake in that matchup. I don't... The thing about being an Eagles fan is that I don't dislike the Patriots necessarily. I just couldn't stand Tom Brady. So I actually, like, now that Tom Brady's not on the Patriots, don't really have much of an ill will towards Patriots fans. But the Jags, you know, they suck as a franchise. I remember them losing an AFC Championship game to the Patriots. I think they should have won. Weren't they up like 10 in the fourth quarter? Jags. You know what? Maybe Trevor Lawrence will be good. Steelers, Broncos. I think Old Man Rodgers has it in him. I really do. I'm going to pick Old Man Rodgers. Come on. I'm not close enough to cast out my line. Come on. That's a sea bass. By the way, I choke every giant fish I find. Like, whenever there's, like, a big fish, not a sea bass one like this one, because bigger fish are kind of, like, longer. Sea basses are kind of fatter. And, like, tunas and stuff, they'll be longer and a bit thinner. But, dude, I choke every time. I think I'm, like, 50% chance I get those big fish. Yeah, Old Man Rodgers is going to get it. It's not that I don't necessarily believe in Bo Nix and Sean Payton. I'm not that person that's like, oh, they're going to choke. It's like, just don't believe them. I just don't believe in them and they're going to choke. I don't know. I feel something magical with the Steelers, which is going to be embarrassing to say when they blow it versus the Texans in the first round. But we're picking the Steelers. And that sets up an AFC Championship game between the Jags and the Steelers, which is kind of funny. I feel like if you got to this point in your picks, the rational person would pick the Jaguars. But me, because I'm silly, I'm getting silly with it, I'm picking the Pittsburgh Steelers to go to the Super Bowl. Because I feel like that would be the more entertaining. This has actually just turned into what I want to happen and not what I think will happen at all. But yeah, I think Pittsburgh Steelers in the playoffs in the Super Bowl would be the most fun and the most entertaining. Oh, pitfall seed. That should be everything in my inventory. All right. And Eagles versus Seahawks, I think, will actually be the best game in the playoffs. In the NFC, this is what I actually think will happen, on top of what I want to happen. So, in the NFC, it's not that I'm necessarily picking with like logic on one side and not logic on the other. I just have no stake in the AFC because I'm an NFC kind of guy. So, of course, the Eagles are going to win it. However, I think that's going to be the best game of the playoffs, the entire playoffs, Super Bowl included. And I think it's going to be a final score of 31-27. Yeah, you can come back to this in 4 weeks and let me know that I got it right on the dot. You're welcome. Oh, look, it's all my villagers. Hello. That would set up a Super Bowl between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia. Why do you call me Big Bro? I did not put that in. It's the all Pennsylvania Super Bowl. Kenny Pickett would be proud because he's played for both teams. And Eagles are going to win it. Eagles are going to be back-to-back Super Bowl champions. Old Man Rodgers gets his second Super Bowl appearance and adds to his legacy and, you know, has a good send-off to his good career. You know, I guess Aaron Rodgers is going to be that guy for me when I'm old and I don't know, yell at young people like y'all don't know about Aaron Rodgers. Kind of like how old people talk about Michael Jordan because I I don't know if I was even born while he was still in the NBA. I think I was, but even if he was probably during his last years. I never saw Michael Jordan play a game of basketball in my life. Um, but I'll probably talk about Aaron Rodgers the way people talk about Michael Jordan. I can speak. And that's going to be the NFL playoffs. Eagles are the Super Bowl champions because they're the best team, and I hate every other team. Had to take a sip of my Pepsi Zero there. And I don't hate every other team. I just don't care about literally any other team. If I had to pick a second team to win, I would pick that I want to win. I don't know. It's not. I don't actually like the Steelers as much as I just like Aaron Rodgers. But like a Bills win would be cool. A Texas win would be cool. A Jags win would be cool. A Panthers win would be cool. And I think that's it. I don't. I kind of like the Packers as an organization, but I don't know if I like this Packers team, especially now that they kind of suck. But that's about it. You look good, Aurora. Okay, this is Pee-wee, and the funny thing about Pee-wee is that he has, like, ass cheeks. Because my face is so scary. Oh, gosh. No, I don't. I'm going to go ahead and, like, end the video here. But, yeah, Eagles are going to be in the playoffs. I mean, damn. Jeez. Not only are the Eagles in the playoffs, but Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl, and I will be taking off of work and get drunk if I can. You know what? We're not ending the video because I'm just going to tell them to go birds. There he is. All right. Who's sad? Did you just piss off Aurora? Oh, look how happy they are. I guess she's not going to wear that to the city, so my thing meant nothing. But Pee-wee keeps talking about how huge his biceps look in that one particular shirt that he keeps wearing. All right. I'll catch you all later.